Hi, Mom, Dad, kids, family. Yeah, another year has gone by here on public land, watching what's happening to our American West. Our country is changing so fast. As I sit out here with the only animal in the history of our nation to have an entire act of Congress devoted to its protection, our living symbol of the pioneer spirit of the West. Sometimes I feel like I'm sitting in a history book, watching things that happened years and years ago, but it's today. Our horses are being removed from public land at such an alarming rate. As projects get fast-tracked on public land, the pie gets so small, an agency tasked with their protection has no humane care policy. It's absurd, isn't it? No policy for how the pilot's supposed to act. No policy for temperature guidelines. No policy for how we handle them. You see things that just make you believe we don't care anymore, that we've lost something as a nation. You just gotta love these horses. They fight for their freedom, fight for their families. And they always seem to pay for it, though, in the end. These animals were released in the bitter cold, old animals, into an area where an active investigation was happening about a shooting. So peaceful they are, so serene. They rely on each other to survive in temperatures that reach well below freezing. Yet on days that are 12 below, 9 below, we round them up to where they steam, where we can't see them, and then confine them so they can't move and dry off, and wonder why we have large death rates in closed-door holding facilities. This baby went into one of those. I never saw him again. On a week where 6 humans died. But every once in a while you see something that gives you heart. We were trying to remove the last 6 horses from an area, and they all broke free. But I wonder if they would have been let free if I wasn't there that day. In the summer heat, incredible alkali dust that clogs your lungs and sticks to everything, and temperatures that reach into the 90s. We chase horses. You wonder if contracts that are paid out per animal and not for a job well done help motivate these behaviors, where single horses will be relentlessly chased. No matter how tired they are, we don't know how far they run. We can't get a camera and GPS tracker of those joggers. They say, Jesus. And they claim everything is okay. Well, we see things like this. Babies run in the heat, desert heat in July, while they claim it's not foaling season. It makes you wonder how many are left behind on those ranges. As we claim they have deformities after running an unknown distance with swollen limbs, we'll say they're deformed and kill them. We used to be able to watch loading at the trap. There's a tarp up there now. They claim it helps animals to settle. It just makes it so you can't see things like that. Things like hot shots. BLM says that hot shots are acceptable for the safety of the animal and the contractor. I don't see a safety issue here. It was a rodeo that day. This was the last animal to process. She was scared, probably pregnant.
Shocker.
BLM denies the shot was hot. They say it was a cold shot.
Hot shot. That's what you just saw.
Come on, give me a break. We need to slow down before it's too late. Expanding interests on public land are coming in so fast it's not funny. Extractive industry, natural gas, expanding mineral mines, livestock still there, and I can still find game animals, but horses are getting harder and harder to find. While BLM plays games with access and will even lie to me about who's flying the chopper. This is Calico, right now. They will tell me that was good visibility as they hide me behind a rock. Tell me the pilot's doing a better job. I still see issues. Temperatures are beginning to plummet, and we still have no humane care policy, no temperature guidelines. I see exhausted animals come in, given no time to settle before loading. Older animals are supposed to be identified on the range prior to a roundup so that accommodations can be made. We don't do it. This is a collision. Horses go down. One of these animals was left in holding at the same time as an animal they say has a hip anomaly. If they've euthanized it, it's not an anomaly, it's an injury. And it's Roundup related. They say there's an animal that's holding its neck funny. I don't know if they've euthanized it yet. And I wonder if it's this one. There's so many issues. And there's the tarp. All it does is obstruct the view to document. It has nothing to do with letting those animals settle. This foal is being picked up by its tail and its neck. With the tarp in place, you can't see it. But I still see empty water. This is Calico a couple of days ago. 50 studs are in that pen. Contractor places the buckets close to each other because it's easier. Still carelessness that could be tragic. And our horses still leave public land and go into the black hole of nothing. We can't see them. We need to stop and think about what we're doing before it's too late. Before we lose the symbol of the pioneer spirit of the West at a time when our country really needs to remember what it is to be an American. Elvis says we all need a nap. I love you guys.